Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grumman Pilot's YouTube channel. And there, right there, is one of the two pipe pans for the air filter in the Grumman Tigers. Now, this is the back air pan. The front air pan has a big hole in it where the carburetor goes, but you get the idea. So that's a pipe pan, and that's a specialty part for just one of our airplanes, the Grumman Tiger. So stay tuned while we talk about ones that have a little bit more use in our airplane, so stay tuned for that.
So we would like to ask you please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notify to stay current with our content.
Now here's a part that's in every one of our airplanes. Actually, two of those parts are in every one of our airplanes. That is the yoke bearing. Your yoke shaft goes through that bearing. It's a ball swivel, and it's got a capture. And the captures are kind of unique. They changed a little bit over the years, but they're all very similar. Now this particular one is going to Mark Matthews, and he's going to be taking that little swivel ball right there and doing some good measurements on it. You can really make them out of Delron. You could probably 3D print them. The materials are hard enough nowadays that you're not going to have to worry about it. But again, that's the ball swivel that's in our yokes, and it's in all the airplanes from the Yankee all the way up through. So anyway, that's a part that's very common. Now let's get to one that's not in all of the airplanes, but one that you probably know about. And then finally, in every airplane from the Yankee up to the 1976 airplanes, this is the nose strut firewall boot. And that's what they have. In 1977, they added the shock absorbers, and they went to a baffle blocking on the inside of the cockpit. But anyway, this is the firewall strut boot. They're made out of baffle seal material. They're so much nicer than the originals, and they last so nice and long. Anyway, the whole purpose of that, when they changed the shock absorbers to blocking mechanisms inside the cockpit, it was to prevent the hot air from the cowling to come into the cockpit. And when those boots would crack or break and get enough stitching running out of them, you'd be flying along in your Traveler or something, and all of a sudden you'd feel warm air on your feet all the time, even in summer, which was really, daunting. And that all was because the boot had broken down. So anyway, that's what a new boot looks like. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day flying your Grumman.